How you doing? Hey, good afternoon. Woo! Good late morning, however you want to put it. Let me start off with this. First of all, this is one of the biggest honors of my life. All my years as athletic director, and this is the first time that I was ever asked. This is the first time somebody was ever crazy enough to ask me to speak at an event. You know, they try to keep me quiet. This is truly an honor, and it just goes to show, you know, the Douglas Parkland community. You know, when we came over as a group, we really didn't know what to expect, and everybody, starting off with football, right off the bat, embraced us, you know. And even though we just met, you know, a few months ago, I feel like it's a family, and I've known you forever. That's just the warmth that we got, you know. So I just want to say it's a big honor. And then when Big Dog walks through, it's guys, you're gonna sweat with me now, so you're good.
Interruption, sorry.
Yeah, so I just want to thank everybody. I really appreciate it. And to my players, you know, I can't say my guys because we got my little girl right there. You know, I'm gonna miss you guys. You know, every day I seen you guys, you know, day in and day out, through the good times and the bad times, and I'm gonna miss you guys. And you know, we're family. You know where I'm at. You know how to reach me. And my motorcycle likes to take long trips, so I might end up popping up there. Just, you know, don't tell your parents. Just let me know when the frat parties are, and I'll be there for that weekend. All right, we already spoke about that. All right, we're gonna get things started. We're gonna get things started right now. First person. All I gotta say is my boy, Mr. Ryan Bell. Yeah. I'm not going to yet. I'm just stay right here next to me. Belcaroni and cheese. Yeah. Hey, it's my Belky. You know, just dealing with Ryan day in and day out, watching him pass every morning, always saying hello, always have a smile on the face. It was just an honor to be with him. One of the smartest kids I've ever come across. You know, economics and data science. He said he wants to be a millionaire. I think the second one, he might want to take a little detour on that one, a Major League Baseball player. I think there's a different path for him. But I really got close to Ryan during the Brian Piccolo process. You know, we nominated him for the Brian Piccolo Award, and we're going back and forth, and I had to chase him down, and I had to, Brian, please do this. I had to call Mom, please get him to do this. Trust me, I need him to do this. And we were going back and forth, and I'm getting calls, where's him? Because I was just blowing him up to everybody about this. And he finally did it. And then when he handed it in, I found out, like about 2 months ago, that, you know, it was yours. And you got to go through an interview process, and every person that he interviewed with called me up and told me how unbelievable of a person he is. And I was like, don't ever second guess me on this one. You know, and the fraternity that he's in right now, I mean, you have professional football players that have won that in South Florida, you know, in Broward County. So when I told you it's a prestigious organization, you're in with the big boys now. And that's something they can never take away. And every year that they do the program, you're going to be right there for 1920. I mean, just listen to this. Top 10% of his class, co-captain, all county football, all academic, Broward County. And this is the one that stands out to me. This is that tells you how versatile he is. All county and all state with the trumpet. Wow. I mean, not only, you know,
that's for his mama right there.
And guys, that's what it takes to succeed. You know, open it up. Don't be afraid to do it. So again, it's with my honor. Ryan, I'm gonna miss you, baby. Yeah, Ryan! Yeah! Woo! I should have worn my platform. Yeah, Bulldog!
You're not gonna know unless you start showing.
Brady. There we go, Brady. Mr. Keebler. I don't want to know why they call you Keebler, but I have
You
a
really
funny
don't.
I have a funny feeling it might be the same reason that I might be called Keebler too.
Yeah,
So
something.
guess what? All good things from small packages. Just remember that.
Fun
Okay.
size.
Yeah. You know, like that little Hershey's Kiss thing.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. This was a man that just, you know, talk about support. You know, he had some adversity, could have let it go down, but you know, he stuck with the team, and I say this in an admiring way, biggest cheerleader. You know, adversity with getting hurt and rehab and then all that support, he could have just cashed it in, but he's a team player. And again, that's one thing I love about the Parkland community, and especially Stoneman Douglas. Everybody's a team player. They do what they have to do to help people succeed. Okay, and Brady is a perfect example of that. He's attending Florida Gulf Coast University, digital media design, and I don't know. I think me and him, we're one. You know, that's my spirit animal right there. Because when I grow up, I want to be taller too. So that's a spirit animal.
I still got hope.
Just get sneakers with high honors. He survived being a middle child. I don't understand that because I'm the baby, so I was the spoiled one baby and the only boy, so I cornered the market on that. And again, with the adversity, with the surgeries and stuff, rehabbed and worked through it, and a team supporter. And again, it's student athletes like this that one day we're going to be bragging about them, saying, you know, these were our kids, and they played for me. It's one of my athletes, and I can't wait till that. Well, I'm saying that now. I can't wait till that day happens. I'm saying it now. So, Mr. Brady, congratulations.
I think Jill's right here.
Always look at Jill.
You hear me?
Always look at Jill. That's the safest bet.
Thank you.
My daughter,
Go.
Miss Madison Maddie Goodman. I tell you one thing, I joke with Maddie day in and day out. Got it at home with my daughter, and when I come to Douglas, I get it from my daughter, my mother, my wife, my lecturer. Okay, it was just an amazing year with Maddie. She was in my office more than me, actually. Actually, if I had meetings off of my office, she was in my office, which I was the only one with a key, but I don't know how she got in there, you know. And, it was just a breath of sunshine. I'd come in, and those of you that know me, I'm upset 99% of the time. And I come in there, and then, it's not too fun.
Sorry.
And then, and then just Maddie, she would just do something that I just start cracking up. Or I'd be upset, and then somebody would come in and she'd go off on them, and that would cheer me up in a crazy way, you know. And she's just so special and so dear to my heart. She was with me from day one. I don't know how I inherited her, but she was with me from day one, you know. And just watching her, she's fierce. Just watching her competitiveness on the basketball court, when they lose, and it was a rough season for the poor girls, but when they lose, you couldn't go near her, and it was just unbelievable just to be around Maddie. She brightened up my day all the time, and now she's going far, far away from me at Appalachian State. But again, like I told her, on that way is the way to a place called the Tail of the Dragon, where you ride your motorcycle. And I have to pass right through Appalachian State. So again, there's you might be popping in every once in a while. She's going to study exercise science. She wants to be a veterinarian, but she found a love for sports injuries, and she's going to pursue her passion, which is very exciting. The scholarship that she was awarded was Johnson & Wales Hospitality Excellence Award, Distinction in Culinary Arts. And trust me when I tell you this, every time she cooked something, it was on my desk. Yes, I think I nominated her for that, and I think I gave her that award. And she was chosen for a leadership collective. And just on top of that, she ran the trainers, and I wish some teachers could run that class the way she ran her trainers. She's just a true leader. Captain of the basketball team, trainer. She has what it takes. The only thing here was she has a beloved emotional support animal named Bailey. I thought it was Guzzo. So Bailey took me out, and I talked to mom and dad about that I was supposed to be up there, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm truly gonna miss you. It's just me and Grace wherever she's at. Now look what you're leaving. That's your legacy. So I'm gonna miss you, but you know where I'm at. Love you too. But you're not getting rid of me yet. Big dog.
Let me see that cat.
Gage Gainer. Gagey, Wagey, Whoa Gage. You know what? You could call him all you want. It's either Big Dog or Gage. He every morning walking by, just good morning, coach, good morning, coach, good morning, coach. And half the time my mind's going, all kinds of ways, thinking about what's up for today, what do we got going on today. Looks like rain, what are we gonna do? 15 parents want to have a meeting because their kid's on the bench, and I gotta try to, settle that one down. And every time he walked by, good morning, coach, that would just snap me out of it. And it's the little things that you just look forward to, and every morning I just waited for Gage to walk by. And you know what? And again, I say this with the utmost respect, big teddy bear, heart of gold.
Yeah.
When you're on this side of the line, once you
Right.
step across the line,
Watch out.
he's fierce and what you're supposed to be. But again, he's fierce in a respectful way. After he puts you 15, 20 yards downfield, he always ends up helping him up again. And I'm sure he whispered in their ear, I'll be back. I'm not going nowhere, And it's funny. I spent my whole career on the South End. And coming up to the North End, I still knew a lot of the ADs, but, a handful of coaches and stuff. But, we had some teams from the South that we had to play this year. And every coach called me up the next day on Saturday, text me or call me, and want to know who number 74 was. And that's just a testament. They called up even before they broke down the film. Then after they broke down the film, then they realized who he was. And him and I had a lot of conversations. He was getting a little nervous. And I told him, listen, the cream rises to the top. And boom, early admissions, left in December, college person now, at a major university, Colorado State. And it's just big things. And just to show you the heart he has, he wears 73 and 74 for Coach Vice. And again, it's, that's a testament to the community and the family that you never forget. And I really hope everybody out here, and including Gage, never forget, when you leave, you know where I'm at. I'm a phone call away, and we can make it happen. He got the full ride to Colorado State, and again, usually when you go out west, they try to recruit mostly in that area, west and central. Colorado State came and got him. And I remember, I might have went there too, in that hotel room that they put you in. But, and then when he went there, I called him up to see how he's doing, and he said, this is it. And, when he came back, we spoke to Mr. Milmed, and he made his dream come true, and we heading out. Sports management and medicine. He always wanted to be a golfer, like Pops over there, but again, I think faith has a different term, a better term for that one. You always golf on a golf course, make your deals that way, but bigger and better things to look forward to. All county for 3 years in a row, and your parents just love you. It shows it right here. Your parents love you, and and guys, remember this, and I'm going to speak to this with Mr. Finn when he comes up. Guys, you're going away. Okay, guys and ladies, you're going away. Okay, you're going to experience new things. Don't forget to call home. Don't forget to say hello. Now it's easier than when I went. when I went, I had to send her home in pigeons. But you guys got cell phones, ladies and guys got cell phones. Call home, okay? And Gage, you know, I can't wait till I got the college package now just for Colorado State. So I'm gonna be glued to it. You know, my allegiance now is Colorado State football. You know, and I can't wait till that happens. Gage, I'm gonna miss you, and I still got that cup. Your back is lit, don't worry about it.
This thing doesn't fit on my head. I'm sorry, I don't wear it like that.
And in fact, Gage gave me a cup that I haven't used yet because I'm afraid to ruin it.
Hang it on your wall.
Okay, hey, speaking about Mr. Flynn. And it's funny, I talk to Colin a lot of times, and we have some in-depth conversations. We've been to work. You know, nickname none, jersey 23, you know, and that's where it ends. You know. But, you know, you want to talk about a kid that's intellectual and in-depth, and, you know, the conversations that we have from, and it's not just baseball, it's not just sports. I think you got the bunch of stuff up this year, you know. Yeah. And Colin was another one when Mr. Millman and myself were at that gate. And I'm sitting there going, this is the craziest thing in the world. We have to check. They're coming in with 2 bags, but we have to check 1. And every day was the same story. Colin walk in, good morning, coach. I get a hug, you know. And again, you don't realize that starts off your day, you know. I mean, I found a way to be upset, but really at that point in time, your day starts off and you can't get upset. And you know, and when your athletes do that, as an athletic director, you just sit there and go, you know, we have some amazing kids. You know, our kids are unbelievable. And you know, coming from the south to the north, I really didn't know what to expect. You hear the rumors, you know. When I started off at Hondell and went to Flanagan, it's 2 different schools, and then we come here, but you know what? Honestly, this was the best group of kids I've really ever dealt with as a whole, you know. And again, it's because of the parents and the community, you know. And he's going to University of Central Florida, which is right there, because I happen to have Universal and Disney passes too. So we're gonna, you know, you guys aren't getting, and ladies aren't getting rid of me so quick. Okay? He's studying pre-law. Perfect for him. I can see that. He's a lawyer. He's a debate. You know, he's going to tell you right now it's not muggy outside. It's just a little sticky. You know, Colin will debate you. Bright futures, athletic baseball scholarship, scholar athlete, Douglas baseball, 16 to 19, team captain. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. And you want to talk about somebody that's confident. You know, those of you that played baseball, it's the hardest thing in the world to do. You know, again, you know, football, you have time to react. You know, if you're big, you can just muscle them up. Basketball, if you got a good eye, you just hit. Baseball, you got to hit a round object with a round bat. You got 1/100,000th of a second to decide whether it's a fastball, curveball, slider, up, down, inside, out, ball, strike. Okay, then he was the catcher. Okay, which added to it. And he was an amazing catcher, but again, the Douglas community, because he wants to be a team player and help the team out, he went to right field, a totally new position, and he was out there like he owned it. Okay, and perfect right fielder, because I used to sit back there with the cart, and we used to hold a conversation in between pitches. So again, you know, that just shows you the type of person he is. He takes control, and he does whatever he has to do to help the team succeed, and to better himself. And University of Central Florida does not realize what they're getting in him, especially baseball-wise. You know, they're getting a diamond in the rough, and he's going to show them when he gets there. You know, and I'm going to miss the conversation, man, but you know what? I'm going to be texting you, I'm going to be calling you, and I'll take the blunt from your mom, you know, because she was going to be like this. He didn't call, please call. Please call. Please. I will. Okay, thank you. He's gonna call. He's calling. Okay. you know that's your biggest fan. You know that one, and right over there is your biggest fan, Pops. You know, and they love you very much. And and you know they put you in a place to succeed, and we know you're gonna do it. So again, I'm proud of you.
Job Helen! Come on, Nico. Smile. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
The boy. Ryan Schroer.
You can do it, girl. You can do it.
Dr. Schroer.
My arm is stiff. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, yuck.
He's going to attend Florida State, biology and physical therapy.
Ladder.
He's Dr. Schroer. I like the doc. I'll start right from the beginning. He's attended Florida State, biology and physical therapy. Okay, when he was young, he wanted to be a police officer, but I see bigger and better things coming his way, and something where you'll be getting more respect at your due. You know, special. I remember again chasing him down. We got to get this scholarship in the Chris Hickson scholarship. Have to get in. I get it. The day we're leaving for winter break, and Debbie Hickson is leaving the next day. So there's no way he can mail it, can't pony it, and I knew right then and there, you know, just knowing Ryan and just looking through it, he was winning. You know, again, if you haven't noticed the whole thing of this whole Douglas class is winners, Douglas Bills winners, and it seems like whenever they put in for a scholarship, they win. And I didn't want him to lose on that, so I drove all the way to Hollywood. I met her at South Broward High School, and she waited for me to get this in. And Debbie and her son Tommy looked over it, and I know Debbie for 20 years because when I first became an AD, Chris was my mentor when he was at Broward and I was at Allendale. So she calls me up, and all she said was, "Oh my." And right then and there, I was like, "Another one, thank you very much." and I couldn't say nothing, you know. And you know, when you're sitting on news that you want to share, but you can't because I wanted to be surprised. And then it's the night of the Piccolo banquet, and I'm saying, make sure he watches it. You know, and who wants to sit there and watch a banquet when you know you're really not nominated for anything? And I'm sitting with my camera on for Ryan. It sounds like a law firm. And I'm sitting there and I'm taking pictures of them, and I'm videotaping them, and my daughter's looking at me going, "Really? Stay quiet. I don't want to be on video." And when he won it, I just started sending out texts to mom and everybody, and well deserving, you know. And that's another honor, you know, with that award, is because I know Dixon personally, and he's more like a brother than anything else. So for one of my athletes to get that scholarship, you know, that was amazing. In fact, I don't get choked up much, and I got a little choked up that night when I found out that you had won it. It hit home on that one, and it just was just a culmination of what you accomplished during your high school year. NFL Players Association Scholarship, Pop Warner American Football Senior Scholarship, Ralph Dean Scholarship, Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 87, Co-Defensive Player of the Week, a 4-time Defensive Player of the Game, Florida Coaches All Academic Team, Senior of Distinction, National Honor Society, Spirit of America, Youth Leadership. I wish I had 1/10 of these credentials. You know, and again, it's just big things. It's just big things in his future, and I know he made his parents proud, and I know he's making the community proud, and I can't be more prouder than you than ever, man. Just what you have accomplished, and just to see your growth and, you know, where you're heading to. It's gonna be a fun ride watching you. So keep up the good work, and I'm really proud of you. You know who it is? Let's go. Mr. A-Rod, let's go. A-Rod is funny. You know, coming into a new situation, you don't know. I still don't know names. I know the nicknames I give everybody, but I still don't know names. And I'm walking around the gym the night of you giving out the stuff, the Midnight Madness, and everybody's talking about A-Rod. I hit the mother load. I'm at Parkland. I hit the mother load. Alex Rodriguez, I'm a Yankee fan. My family's got season tickets. A-Rod's gonna be here. I wasn't disappointed, not by the least. You know, I was not disappointed because someone has so. I've never seen someone so happy and jovial in my life. Never seen him upset. Never. He's got A-Train, Tommy Boy. That's spark plug. That's all that is, spark plug. Always going 100%. Just bouncing all over the place. You know, and as I'm watching the football game, sitting in my golf cart, going, Lord have mercy, I'm tired. I'm just watching him bounce on the field, and I'm getting more tired by the second, just watching him go. It's just, again, just spark plug, always in an upbeat mood, always got something good to say, always happy, you know. And again, since I came here to Douglas, everybody goes, you've changed, you're happy, okay? And you joke around a lot more, you're smiling. Again, it's because of this, you know, when, you know, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day, probably after about the first day, you're over it. You know, you come to school, thank God for Starbucks. You come to school, you know, you're sitting there, you know, knowing it's going to be about a midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning night because you got a game going on and you got to be the last one out. And when you got like A-Rod popping up there, just smiling, hey, good morning, coach, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? You go, you know what? I'm home. I found it. You know, and I appreciate that. You know, and you know, he's gonna be a fireman. I was like, you know what? You know, when I heard that, I'm sitting down there thinking, going, I wish I would have knew you guys when I went to high school. My life would have been different. I never ever thought about being a fireman. And every fireman I see is in shape and they work 6 days a month. Can't beat that. And they have another job on top of that. Every fireman I know has money and nice cars. I go, yeah, I wish guys, you're 35 years too late. Okay? And you know, and again, I know he's gonna just excel. He's gonna excel it because everything he does it to the max and the fullest. You know, and I know you're gonna be the best, and I know you're not stopping at the bottom. I know we're gonna be calling you chief one day. I can feel that one. As a kid, he wants to be a ninja, a Power Ranger, yo-yo master, a policeman, and a UFC fighter. It's funny. I was talking to a little kid yesterday about Donatello and Leonardo and all my Ninja Turtles. And again, he wants to be a ninja. See, we got more in common than you think. Aaron Feist Memorial Scholarship, which we have to get that paperwork in. We have to get the paperwork to if Lisa tells me one more time.
I can't get it until Tuesday.
Just remind me, if she tells me one more time, my hair's gonna fall out. And again, you know, unbelievable honor, especially, you know, for who it's named after, you know, and you should be proud of that. You know, you're an elite company, and you should be very proud of that. Just receiving something that somebody that was that great was honored for. Bright Futures and Gold Seal Scholarship and Parkland Security Scholarships. And you know, just reading over all this stuff, you know, it's amazing what this class has done, what you ladies and gentlemen have done for your future. And I cannot wait to see you guys after you graduate and what's going on. And honestly, seeing this right here gives me hope for the future. You know, and I'm really excited for you guys and ladies.
and I want you to keep up the good work.